I'm just in my welder ship trying to fill it up with some more uranium. Hopefully we'll have some people join us in a second. Feel free to say hello. It would be very helpful. Right, put you in there. Good, you should be able to last a lot longer. Yes. So, what I've been doing is I have been basically welding up this bit, essentially. I've got the stream running, I should probably pause that. There we go. Otherwise it's just using up more bandwidth, which is not very good. Stream health is good, which is nice. Okay, no one's watching right now, but that's fine. Might be watching in 20 seconds when I say those words, but who knows. Right. So what we're going to be working on today is we are going to be working on getting the basis of the hangers for this layer done. So basically the kind of outline, like placing them and welding them and doing the kind of jiggery pokery we did with the armor blocks as well, which should be good. Mostly it's going to be me in a spacesuit. Later, once we have some people join us, then we shall get building some more ships, because I'm sure I'm going to need bigger mining ships in a second. So if we get some steel plate, which I have plenty, because I went mining for the most ridiculous amount of time in the universe. Right. So, we want to basically copy this design onto this side. So yeah, we want to extend these. Hopefully we won't have any memory leaks, because that would be very, very bad. Not help whatsoever, because memory leaks are my worst friend. Well, could you have a worst friend? Would you call them an enemy instead? No, that's the wrong way round. Thank you. Probably increase my speakers so that I can actually hear the game. There we go. And then we want one piece out here. Okay, yeah, good, yes. And then we want to echo everything on this side. There we go. Okay, this is good. This is good. Right, and then we want to extend this over. And its bottom section. There, and then we'll add these. And that's basically the bottom section kind of done for the front bit. Whilst people are not here, I'm going to quickly save and exit and then change the settings so that we can have it so friends can join in. That would be good. Right, upload it in again. Okay, right, we're loaded in again. Right, that should mean anyone who wants to join in can join in. You just need to send me your Steam name and then I'll invite you. Talking to no one currently, but that is expected. Just a quick check. Is this actually available to be seen? Because that would be really embarrassing if it isn't. Right, I'm just going to call on one of my friends. Okay. Not showing up. Right. For some reason the stream doesn't want to seem to turn up. Oh well. Right, let's continue. Sure it won't be that disastrous. Yeah, don't hit yourself on the thing, it's not very good. Right. I know that my mic is working. Just saying. Right, let's get this sorted. So we need to bring this up to about here. Oh, you know what we're going to create? We're going to create blueprints. Yes. Right, let's go. Nearly there. I'm going to do this entire row, probably today. Right. You don't go all the way to the end, do you? Well, we'll treat it if it does. We'll change it if it doesn't. Right. So that should be good, and then we need to extend this. We'll just extend it to here for argument's sake. We don't actually need this section, so we'll get rid of it. Right. Continue. Right, so we want to go backwards this way. Good. Then you need to go downwards. Good. Right. That's that section done. And then we need an extension going across. No, we don't. We need an extension going out this way. And then we should be able to work with that. So, for those of you who have just joined in, we are currently, well, I am currently building some additional hangars, based off of the hangar design that we made in episode 20-something. Can't remember what the last episode was, but yes. Basically, we're going to build some more hangars. And I've calculated that each hangar is going to take up at least 25,000 steel plates each, which is going to be a very, very stupid amount of steel plates. Like, if you think about building this kind of scaffold or outline, it's a lot more expensive, which is probably going to take a while. Hence why I want to be able to build some things that will decrease the time it takes for us to do this, which would be nice. Yeah, just we need to extend this part. Oh, you idiot. I was bound to do that at some point. Right, let's respawn. Right, let's get out there. Get my equipment. We have fancy new UI as well. Like the beacons and things. They're less cluttery. Right. Thank you. Thanks for the stuff. Goodbye. Let's get rid of that beacon then. Body location. Delete. Thank you. Let's continue. What did I actually collide on? Did I collide? Yeah, I collided on that. Stupid me. Ah, another person has joined in. How wonderful. Okay. So we're just going to do these outlines. And then, given that someone might want to join me in like a few minutes to an hour maybe, then we'll start building some additional ships. I'm thinking of building a large mining ship that will help a lot, and hopefully my microphone is working this time. I really need to check if my microphone's working. Give me a second. Is this working? Yes, it is. Good. Well, it's displaying that it works, so that's fine. If it's not, then Open Broadcast Software has something really, like, has something in it for me. I really botched up that phrase, didn't I? Right, we finished. Yes, a bit too much. There we go. Feel free to comment. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Or laugh. Might be very nice. Okay. And then we just need to connect these two, and that should be good. Oh, you fool. There we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, that should be weldable. That's good. Okay. So that's nearly the outline for one. So I guess we're going to have to do this a lot. Just need to remember what section I want it to be, and then we will make our move. This section. Let's go backwards. Good, right. So this design is what we're going to be replicating all along this axis for this top section, which is about a quarter of the hangars that we need to build. No, I didn't do the down thing. Yes, you get the idea. This is what we're going to be replicating over the entire design. We might actually build some different hangars, but for now, I think it's going to be fine. There we go. All done, all happy. Good. And now, to repeat this another 1 billion times. Yeah. Let's just build these in next. We'll build them all at the same time because that's the quickest way to do things. Well, no, it's not the quickest way, but these hangars are never going to be functional until I've actually designed the interior. And once the interior is designed, then we're going to have to do the same for every single hangar we have. The interior, of course, is going to be different for the lower decks, but I'm sure I can make a mirror image very easily. go. Okay. Then what we do is we place these slopes all the way along the side. Like a madman. Right. Need to get aligned because we're going to do this all in one go. No, you idiot. You failed at the first hurdle. Yeah, that method is not going to work well. Let's do this. Look at my ineptitude at flying, ladies and gentlemen. Or gentlemen. Don't really know if there are any ladies around, but that's fine. Right, let's keep going. Am I definitely missing places? No, I've not missed a place yet. That's good. Then we have to do the same for the layer up. Good. Okay. Then we just need to place one on each side, and that should be good. Nice. Good. And then we need to place light armor blocks all the way across. Which is going to require a more delicate approach. And I think I remember that we wanted to change the design of the outside a bit. Possibly. Because this kind of intersection does not look good. We'll work on it, but for now it's just the outline, and we can change the outline if we so desire later. Good. Let's keep going. Oh, yeah. Been building stuff on the outside, I see. Well, I see. Right, that should be good. All the way along. Very nice. Okay. And now we're going to get our welder ship, wherever that is. Then we're going to weld these things up. After we fill it up with a bit more steel plate, because that's going to take a lot more. We can fill probably around 11,000 steel plate in each one. No, stop docking. Stop it. Right, thank you. God. Welders. Emerald steel. What just happened? There, locked. Right, we want steel plate, we want welders. Let's reshuffle all of you. 10,000 please. 10,000 as well. Good, right. Let's slowly move over and not destroy ourselves, because that would be very, very unfortunate. Losing 20,000 steel plate and also damaging everything else. Very bad idea. Right, moving into position. Good. Let's weld. We want to weld the inner blocks as well, so we're going to need to take some time. We'll check around the inside when we're done with this, but this should be good. Yeah, everything looks good from the other end. I swear we're getting further away. Right, 2 more segments to go, and then that should be that section welded. Good, right. There we go, that's that section done, and now that looks a bit better. Very nice. Right, now we need to get the upper section. Right. How much do I have for my inventory? 500. That should be enough, but probably isn't, because I'm going to be placing more than 500 blocks, though we can still find the welders if we need to. Really need a macro for this. Just get an auto clicker. Would be very helpful. Right. Okay. Now the question is, do we want to build the lower one here, which will make it annoying to do this section? Yes. To be honest, no matter what way I'm doing it, it's still going to happen. Right, to the welding ship. Do 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 do. Right. There we go. Let's weld. It's probably actually a bad idea to have this massive bar in the way. Should have built that later, because now I have to navigate around it. Just quick check how much stuff we have. Should be plenty. Let's flip over so that we're using the other side, well, the other welder primarily. Right, 4 more segments to go. No, that's not 4. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought there was 8 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 8 rings, 7 segments. Right. Wasn't counting properly. But then again, when do I ever count properly? Because my estimates are always off. Because of some weird factor that I've added to the game. Right, and then once this section's done, we'll do the vertical sections. And then we'll do the external bar across here, and then we'll do the internal stuff, which is probably going to be the most fiddly bit. Whoa, getting too close there. Back off. Nearly done. Right, good. Little dampeners. Set over to the hangar. And then we shall start building some more vertical sections. I've plenty of steel plates in storage, so we shouldn't run out anytime soon. However, we will, and at that point I'm going to need to go mining. And at that point I will build a better miner, because the current miner that I have is rubbish. Like, the most rubbish thing in the universe is rubbish. Nearly done. There we go. And now to the welder ship, and then we will weld these things up, and then we'll do the horizontal section. Or probably do the bars and the horizontal section, because then we can do kind of a castle structure. Ooh, how long am I expecting this to take? Well, that is a question that I cannot answer, because I don't expect it to take how long I want it to. It's a complicated answer to a question that I'm not going to answer because I don't know. I estimate the current construction time of this station to be around a few months, if I can keep it at this pace. And if I can have more people join me to build this thing. But yeah, I might be done in the summer. It's my current estimation. Unless you people can't hear me. Which would be, you know, not surprising since that happened last time. Of course we have stuff to do. It's the nature of being, you know, someone who scattershots everything. But yeah, I understand that you can't join in for about an hour or two to help poor Jacob try to build this thing by himself, whilst having an intervention by a few very, very helpful members of my community. Or the community. Don't know if it's mine yet. Probably not mine. It's ours. Yes. Right. Nearly done on this vertical segment. Good thing that you can actually hear me. But yes. This is going to take a while. So sit back, grab some popcorn or whatever you eat for a horror movie or anything. Not that this is a horror movie. My god. Why would I be creating a horror movie? They're the thing that I hate. But yeah, sit back, grab some popcorn, and listen to my scattering thoughts as I try to build something on a momentous scale. Right, right, that's a vertical section done, and then we need to do the exterior. So let's go over to our blueprint thing. Double check. Let's head over to the surveyor and get some more steel plate. Don't know what the time delay is on the stream. That would be a very, very good thing to know. Right, let's grab 500 steel plates. That should be good. And then we're going to cut this thing up as well. This thing's not welded properly. Oh well. Does already have all the steel plates needed. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot there was a thing that I needed to get rid of. which is this section over here, which we do not need whatsoever, so we can get rid of that. I upgraded my grinder to the maximum level so that this is a lot easier. Otherwise it takes like 10 seconds to get rid of one section of armor block, and that's just too long. And if I used my grinder ship, it would take out too much. And then we want to take out this look at me trying to be organised and then, you know, hating my decisions further on. That's what happens all the time. Right, let's head back and continue the adventures of a Zero Jake, who has zero time in the world to be doing something that he should be doing, and instead builds a space station. Right, that should be good. All in line. This thing is taking shape, though it is taking its damn time. Right, and then what else do we need to do here? Because I may as well attempt to use up all of my steel plate I have spare. Is that the right location? Yes, it is the right location. And then we can also get rid of this section, which is good. Getting rid of things that don't need to be welded is very, very fun. Yeah, so if we continue this pattern, and then we weld, it means that I can spend more time in the welder and less time out inside an astronaut suit. There's another section that's not been welded. Shame on me for not welding things properly. Setting a bad example. There we go. Well, yeah, weld it, not just fly by. Good. Shouldn't you have something on? Yes, you should. Why don't you have any of these? Right, weld this thing up. Yeah, I need to upgrade my welder. I completely forgot that I lost my old one due to the abyss, I call it, also known as space. There we go. Let's do this last section and then we'll get in the welder ship and then weld. Weld until we can't. Unless we want to do the top section as well, which is probably going to be a yes. No, weldership first. Then we can get rid of all of our stuff later. Right, let's actually throw all of our stuff into the welder first, and then we will continue. Right, welder. You can have 1,000. Because I want to grind these down first. Hey Armsol, how are you doing? I don't know how loud this is on the stream, but it's going to be pretty loud. Right, that done, and then we need this going, and then we need that extra layer going. Do I want to get rid of that bit? Yes, I believe I do. You don't need to be here. I don't think. Or did you? Yes, I think you did. Because these are corner blocks, aren't they? Yes, they are. Yeah, you need to be there. You don't. And you don't. There, right. Place this one back in. Weld it. Well, no one on the construction team has yet to arrive, but they didn't arrive at until like the hour mark, so that's fine. If you want to join in, you can. Though I think I remember you not having a copy of Space Engineers, which is very bad, unless you weren't in a position to help. But that's reasonable, right? What am I doing? Get out. Thank you. Welder. Throw all the steel plate in there. Let's weld. On that kind of the voice of the dozer from the USA. Yeah, I completely botched up that. The line that the US dozer says in Command and Conquer Generals. Let's build. Except this time it's let's weld, because welding is the only thing that I am doing today. Except from the occasional grinding, and the occasional breaking of my ships. That has yet to happen though, but you know, you can keep hoping. So today we're building hangars. Hangars is the thing. And I've calculated that each one of them uses at least 20,000 steel plate, which is hilarious. That is weird. Depends how old your computer is though. If it's like old, then yeah, this game is too resource intensive. But I don't know why your computer would crash, except with the fact that it might be old. That is my synopsis, essentially. I love using the English language incorrectly. It annoys so many people. Last section, and then we'll go to the inside bit. I have a feeling that I'm going to need a dock in a second. Yep, docking, right. No, I don't need to. I'll just weld backwards, and then when I need to dock, I'm actually close to the ship. Why are you still on? I wasn't holding down the left mouse button. Oh gosh. I really hope this is in line. I really, really hope this is in line. Because if it's not, my god, a lot of grinding in my future. Yes, it's in line. Just quick check. Damn it. Why do I have these here? Why don't I place these? Why? Tell me, God. Or, you know, other deity. Oh well, we can grind those down later, but I believe everything else is in alignment. Because if not, I'm going to be angry with myself for quite a while. As I would have extended this task by at least, like, an hour. Right, continue. Now, the question is, do I want to do, to fully complete, like, this quarter of the station? Like, this quarter of the station's hangars up to the point that we've got the base hangar over there? Or do I want to get the outline, which is what I'm doing right now, all the way across the station? Because I know which one's going to take more resources, and that's going to be the first one. But it might be beneficial. Because I know how resource intensive the next few stages of construction are. Because building these hangars is ridiculously expensive. And amount of steel. Hilarious, or, you know, expected would be a better word. Right, going into docking pattern with the surveyor. Should probably find, you know, a special name for it. That's a good question. Well, the reason why I'm doing it in survival is so that I don't do that. Because I've tried building ships in creative, and that was just a mess. A complete and utter mess. But that was fine. Right. Dock. The entire point of me building a station in survival, or planning in survival, is to do that. Thus, do you really think you should make the skeleton for the rest of the base? These are very good questions. Questions that I don't know if I can actually answer. Which is basically a cop-out for me saying I don't want to answer these, because otherwise I might cry. But yeah, the current plan that I've got in my head of the station is the one that I'm going to do no matter what happens. Unless the universe implodes, which means that I won't be able to do anything whatsoever, but that's completely irrelevant. Right. Slowly. We don't want the ship to die. Do we, Jake? No. No, we don't want the ship to die. Please, please don't. Right. Let's continue. more bays to do. And then we get to do the heading towards this top pole section. Right, we have just passed the 1 hour mark, which is very nice. Which means it should be 4 o'clock. Very nice. I think I've made progress. Very hard to tell. Right, 2 more bays after this. Because they're docking bays, not docking ports. Or docking pads. Well, no, they're more hangars than dockers. So I'm not sure what the difference is. Right, last one, and then we've got some more planning to do. But once this outline is done, then we can think, should we finish the bays, or should we start construction of the other bays all throughout the station? Because what I'm actually thinking is... Actually no, I'll save that in a second. Let's do this section. Oh... Yeah, of course I haven't done that bit yet. Don't know what I was thinking. Oxygen low, I don't care, it's at 25, which means I've got a few minutes before I need to refuel, or re-oxygenize, or re-oxygenate, or fill up my oxygen tank, which is the layman's word for it. Then we'll check the inventory. Right, how much do we have in welders? Got about 10,000, probably 11,000. Right. We need to take some of that. First, I'm going to head over to the surveyor and get myself some more oxygen. Without crashing, because that would be a very bad idea, wouldn't it? Oxy! Oxygen bottle. Fill it up. Drink some. Fill up. Take. Done. What I should actually do is production. We'll just throw these into assembler 4 because we have spares that we do not need. And then what I want to do is I want to build an elite welder. Because then I can get rid of my original welder. And then I should be able to weld things properly. Or quicker. Good, right, we've got the elite tools now. Let's throw this away, let's throw this away. That should be good. Nice, and then you can disassemble those. Good, right, you're done. We also needed steel. Give me steel. like 500. Because I should have grinded the stuff that I was stupid enough to place. Unless I'm stupid enough to not do that. Okay. Yeah, all of them are done. And now we can place some more stuff. Quickly. Yes, it's a new word. And I am copywriting it. Because it's my word. Right, let's do this. And then we want to grind this down. And continue. Assemblate quickly. I have no clue what you're saying, Armsole. It's just random. Okay. Yes, so we'll do the top section. Depending on your point of view, because this may be the bottom section, if you're pedantic. But yeah, we'll do the top section. And then we'll do these sections in between. And then we'll probably, you know, dance to Thriller or something. I think I'm off on when I plus a horizontal column. Are you sure? Because there okay, so there should be. Yes, okay. Thank you for spotting that. Thanks. Yeah, because there should be a 3-block gap in between, and the centre of that block gap should be one of these pillars. Then on the other side it should be just a 3-block thing over there. Thank you for spotting that. I would have spotted that a bit too late, and would have yelled at me. Right, that's fixed. Can anyone guess why the stream health is actually better than it was beforehand? Because Steve isn't downloading Dark Souls 3, that's why. Right. And it says that, and then the stream health goes downwards. Thanks. Thanks, YouTube. Contradicting my statement. 24/7, 365.25 days of the year. Nearly done. And by nearly done I mean I've nearly completed one mental step in completing this absolute monstrosity of a build. I need a death counter. I'm probably going to tally up the amount of times I've died on this project and have a death counter. Though I don't think I have the software to be able to add that into the videos, but I'll keep a death counter. Just for fun. Or someone else can keep it, because I might be biased. You can say, like, 16 Jakes were harmed in the making of this space station. Right, that section's done. Let's go welding. Do 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 do. I nearly killed myself. If it wasn't for the quick, instant teleport. Well, I kind of describe my situation as I find it hard to articulate my thoughts. Both by drawing, because I'm rubbish at drawing. If you've ever seen any of my drawings, you would probably, you know, tear out your eyes in anguish. And I'm not very good at speaking, and I'm not very good at writing, which is not good. Though I find it easy to convey meaning in beating someone at Command and Conquer. That's the best way I communicate, by playing Command and Conquer. Right. Continue. How many bays? We've got 4 more after this, I believe, unless my eyes are deceiving me, which they will, because they're my eyes. One, two, three, 4. Yes, 4. Drink. Don't go over like 5 meters a second, otherwise you're going to regret it. What team do I prefer? GLA, China, or the United States? Well, I think the US Superweapons General in 0 Hour is amazing. Particularly the very, very cheap particle cannons and the Aurora Alpha bombers. Used in pairs, they can blow up everything. And also the EMP Patriots, which are amazing as well. Just stop any armoured assault. However, I do like China to some extent, due to their hackers and troop transports and things. But if I'm playing against someone else, I will usually play the Global Liberation Army, also known as the Terrorists, for those who have not played Command and Conquer Generals, or haven't seen me and Orbital play Command and Conquer Generals. Basically because I can go stealth, and I just quickly build as many bases around the map as possible. Sneaky tunnels. Sneaky tunnels are the best. The amount of times where someone, my opponent's like, yes, I have defeated his final base, he's probably just got a small base somewhere else. He moves away from that base location, and then I build it up again. It's like trying to get rid of what? I don't have a wisp, okay? Stop trying to say I've got a lisp myself. Yeah. As soon as they leave, I just build another base in the exact location and stealth it, because Stealth General is the best. Whilst building up a huge army to just harass all of his bases. Best way to do it. Yeah. Though, if I... Well, I usually play the laser... Oh god, I'm hearing myself, which is not unheard of, but... yeah. The 0 Hour expansion is amazing. You get the General's Challenge mode, where you can pick a general. There are 3 generals per faction. There's the... in United States, there's a Super Weapon General, Laser General, and Air Force General, which you can kind of guess what they do. The Chinese have the Infantry General, the Tank General, and the Nuke General, and the GLA have the Toxin General, the Demolitions General, and the Stealth General. The Stealth General can apply the camouflage to all of their buildings, not just tunnel networks and stinger sites, which is why you want to play as them, because it's just so damn annoying to play against. And then you just build a ton of quad cannons and just rush the enemy base, like, ridiculously fast. To be honest, Generals is the only Command and Conquer I'm actually good at in Versus. Despite the video evidence to say that I'm not very good at it. because I am good at it. It's just that I underestimate my opponents too often. Right, nearly finished on this section, and then we can do some more stuff that will make me closer, yet not really close to my ultimate goal of being able to build a battle cruiser. No, space station, not a battle cruiser. Why am I building a battle cruiser? But yeah. Right, and then we need to do the vertical sections, and then we decide things to do. Hang on. Is my initial dampness the same on both? No. Okay, right, it's not. It's just that the ship was pushing me. That's fine. Anyone want to have a guess what percentage of the way through the space I would have been if I went creative? I would have finished it by now. I know this because I have a time machine. No, just kidding. Time machines are illegal in the future because they're dangerous. Though you can easily just escape the authorities by using a time machine. Don't know where that thought trail came from. Right. I really need a faster way to change my roll. I need to roll faster. It would be very helpful if I could. I mean, I could do this and instantly roll and then just change, I guess. But I'm lazy, and therefore I want to use the Q and E keys. Right. Let's turn around and let's finish this thing. Unless I've missed something. Which isn't unheard of. So I should just be able to go here and weld all of them. Good. And now the other 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 more to go. Nearly done. And then at some point I'm going to need to construct a new mining ship, which I should do soon. Actually, I'll probably do this after we finish this tiny section that we've got left, because I'm going to think that we're going to run low on uranium very soon, because jumping, using a jump drive, uses a lot of uranium at maximum distance. 100 kilometers, not much, but it does add up over time. Okay, that should be good. And then the next step in doing this is getting all the steel plates in history and welding all these hangars together, which I will do when hell freezes over, which will probably be at the heat death of the universe, because hell is probably a different dimension, though that depends on what your definition of hell is, because Earth could be hell for all you know, which is why we have death and plague and pestilence and all these things Right. Let's quickly land our welder, because we're going to need to use it in a second. Right. Turn off, please. And now, here comes the special part. I'm going to build a ship on camera for the first time in weeks or months. So to start with, we need a large ship. And the game's going to crash because it usually does. No, it didn't. Right, large ship. So first of all, we need a landing gear, which I should probably place on the thing in the first place so that it doesn't run off. There we go. Yeah, of course I don't have my welder, because I have a different welder, don't I? Character tools, let's get better welder. So, ten, 4, 6. We don't have enough construction components. You know what to do. Of course, yeah, we have no iron. Because obviously, we have no iron. Right. Because I used all of it creating steel plates. Right. Let's throw, like, 10,000 in there. Okay. A third. And you instantly come back. Because reasons. That's annoying. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that we're going to have to go and, you know, go somewhere else for a change. Unless I can somehow convince everything to stop what it's doing and pay attention. Right, let's go control panel. I need assemblers. Assembler 4. You are currently... no. Assembler 6. You are exempt. Hopefully that works. Right, and then we want exempt. Move this over here. Let's throw all of it, because it'll only go to a third of 10,000, and it instantly comes back because things hate me. Okay, well, what we can do is we can stop you from using the conveyor system. Good, right. Assembler 6. You are going to disassemble all of these iron plates. Unless you don't want to. Because you have freedom of... oh, come on. I tried doing this earlier and it didn't want to work. About 0. Wow, that was... oh yeah, because it was a third of a steel plate. That's hilarious. Let's throw 100 in there for testing. Disassemble, please. Alternatively... yes, this is how we do it. This is how we disassemble. Which means that your inventory should be gaining iron. Good. Now that's the way that we do it. Right, I'm going to give you 1,000 and you're going to be doing that. Meanwhile, we need assembler 4. Assembler 4, you are going to produce some more construction components for me. Good. Right. You will now get iron. Actually. Yeah, we have no iron. That's fine. Come on. Thing. We want steel plate. We want 10 construction components. And then 6 large steel tubes. And I'll just take 6 motors. Right. Now, we're going to build a mining ship. Starting with this landing gear, which I've now fully completed and therefore is not going to get destroyed through some fault of Cthulhu. Right. So, we need And let's go over to toolbar 2. No, toolbar 2. Toolbar. There we go. Control 2 to do that. And then we want a drill. This is going to be the large drill, which is going to be good. And then we need a cockpit. And then we need thrusters. And then we need gyros. And then we need a reactor, which we will use the azimuth fusion reactor. How big is... oh god, that's big. Well, it is a large ship. So, yeah. And then we need conveyors. Conveyor. We need conveyor tube, conveyor angled, and we need a conveyor block, and we need connector. No, that's the wrong connector. Throw that away. No. Do we want to use small cargo containers? No, we'll just use conveyors, and then we need a connector. Right, these are the 9 components that are going to be in this ship. This connector is going to have to be on the bottom. Which means that we're going to need at least 2 in this center area. So, let's build this kind of thing here. Except not these 2. Right, in the middle. I have mail, apparently. Yeah, all the drills is... how much expensive? That's not expensive. That's nice. Right, so what we want is we want the drills connected to the hip bone. Need interior plate. Obviously I need interior plate because it has to be difficult. Give me interior. Thank you. Right, drill 1 gets connected to drill 2, which gets connected to drill 2, and then what we want in the center is the cockpit. This is kind of the design that I've been planning, whilst I should actually be doing some proper work. Yeah. This is just a bit bigger than the regular mining ship that we have. Drill through the moon. Sadly, we cannot do that due to the way that this game is programmed. I would love to do so though, but I don't have the time to build something and do that. Right, let's get rid of this in a second. We want to get rid of this, and we want to put down a thruster. So this thruster is going to be facing outwards, because this ship is going to be slow as hell. Then we want a conveyor tube coming off, but first of all we need a drill, conveyor, drill. Actually, yeah, so you should be exporting to all signs. That's good. Yes. I would not be doing this in survival. Drilling through an entire planet in survival is a very bad idea. Building a space station in survival is a very bad idea, especially on this scale, but who cares? It's all entertainment. And then we want thruster on the other side, and then we need... yeah. Oh, I thought thrusters required large shield... no, that's on a small ship, isn't it? Yes, small ship. Small ship it requires a thing, but large one it doesn't. Right, so we've got thrusters going left and right. We've got drills in the center. We've got we need a conveyor, which should go at the center. So let's quickly place an armor block here so that we don't do anything bad. That is a conveyor, so that's fine. Let's throw down cockpit, because I'm not actually building a proper bridge to this thing. Let's get rid of this steel plank. No. That one. Control 2, and then we want... I really want the ability to have these large drills on that kind of grid size. Hello, Livy Gaming and Stuff. How are you doing? Welcome to me messing around with space engineers. Right, landing gear. I want the proper landing gear. Is this the right landing gear? Who knows? Yeah, you should go like this. It looks like a walker. That's cool. Yeah, I wanted to be as close to the ground as possible. Now. Let's get rid of... I'm questioning the existence of these landing gears. That's not a small landing gear. No. It's just a different style. While I'm okay with the style, it's not the thing that I want. Now the question is, looks like a duck with oversized wings or 2 necks. I don't know what you're looking at, but I see a mech with half of its body disappearing and, you know, leaning over a bit. A duck with 2 necks. I guess I don't have the perspective to see that. Right. We need rear power, but we also need a fusion reactor. This thing's going to be too big. Yeah, too big, too big. Right. We're going to quickly grind all this down because it's too big to actually work on whilst on the surface. Let's hope we don't lose it. Right. Out into space with you. Right. Now, the golden rule is, don't nudge it. No, I don't want builder mode on. Go away. I want large ship. Place. Do not nudge. If I nudge, then bad things are going to happen. Okay. Let's do this properly. We need a cockpit. Right, so... let's do that. Let's get rid of the landing gear and just have the cockpit. Right. Now, behind the cockpit, I need some quick reference here. What kind of... okay, so to the bottom of the cockpit is a conveyor exit. So we can place the conveyor on the bottom. Then we can place the drills here, which should be big enough to stop the cockpit from dying. If not, we can place double drills. Yes, 4 drills, that's good. Waiting for the moment. Yes, it's going to happen. Right, so we have conveyor, we have drills, good. That's linked up to the cockpit because I want that to happen. Good. Then I want a cargo container. Small or large? No, medium ones for different. Right, so do I want a large one? No. Do I want a small one? Yes. Noting that the reactor that I want to use is this big. Let's check. Let's use a different reactor. We want tiny, please. Is this going to work? Yes, that's the reactor I want. Good. And you can connect to the conveyor network. That's good. So we want a cargo container here, below which we'll have the connector. And we can have thrusters on either side. I have something to do that, actually. I have something. It is called a welder ship. And it's basically... right. It's a good idea. Let's anchor it. using a welder ship we can do this. Levi, which is now your name, basically because I don't know how to pronounce it properly. I thank you for your offer. I will check it out for inspiration, not that type of inspiration, if you get my meaning. But I will prefer to have a small mining machine, not something that can work in atmosphere. I don't plan on going to Earth in about a few years, though I thank you for the offer. Meanwhile, right, place the thrusters over here and here. That should keep us aligned, and then we need some gyros, which I will place on the back. And then we can place the azimuth fusion reactor on top. Oh god, yeah, this is going to be tiny. Though we still need room to place forward-facing thrusters. Someone in my household is using the internet. Give me a second. I'm going to yell at Steve. Oh, he's not online. Okay. I guess he's not playing Dark Souls 3 then. Okay. Right. I hate using large blocks. Small blocks are much better. Or... no. No, we don't want to do that. Let's get... well, the container is here. If you have a look at welding, this is the small cargo container. Over here is the conveyor. And then we have drills. And then we have cockpit. I might actually be able to add the thruster to the front. Though it is going to be right next to the drills. Might not be a good idea, but it's the best that we're going to do because we have very, very limited amount of resources to do this. Why are you displaying as you're complete? Because I know you're not. Hang on. No, you're not complete. Why does it look like you're completed? Probably mod author not adding the construction stages. That's fine. Right, so we've got forward, we've got left and right, we've got not up and down, not yet. Which we will add in the next segment. So we want down, need steel plate. Obviously I used all the steel plate I had. The welder has steel plate. Let's nick it from the welder. And then I say, right, welder, please give me your steel plates. Thank you. Okay. So I need two... oh god, I'm going to need two downs and up or something. No, I don't. I've got a better idea. If you can pay attention. So what we're doing is we're going to place a thruster down this way, and then a thruster up this... oh god. No, that's a... actually, we can place it here. So basically, we're keeping everything in a... we've basically got a thing here. That is a good idea. I think they are, because it's done so beforehand. If not, then I'll just have to go upwards and downwards a few times, but the drills should clear everything so that this connector doesn't get these don't get destroyed. Maybe I could have them at the back, but I kind of prefer them near the middle where the gyroscopes are, because it kind of helps center everything. Because the gyroscopes work weirdly. If you have all your gyroscopes at one section, then you kind of more rotate around that section. Whereas if you have it in the middle, it'll rotate around the middle, so which is why I have the connector directly below the gyros. Which makes sense. Okay, then jump drive. Because we're going to do it at some point and we need it, and it's huge. Wow. It is huge, and I bet it's going to be the biggest thing on the ship. So if we do this, let's cycle it around. There's a jump drive for you. I think it's big enough. I think it's big enough, but it might not be. No, I've got a better idea. I've got a better idea. I don't know why I'm talking with an accent, but yes. Get rid of the jump drive. Then we are going to get another conveyor here. It just adds more space instead of just using pipes, and then we're going to have a pipe coming out here. Then we have thruster going downwards, thruster going downwards, thruster going upwards. No, we'll have you back. Here. No, that's not going to work. We'll sort out the other thrusters in a second. Actually, no, they can go here, it's fine. And then we're going to place the jump drive, which needs an anchor block, really. There we go. Okay, bye Armsole, have fun. And then we can have a conveyor tube going all the way back here. For no purpose whatsoever. Probably as a rear connection section. Place that there, and then we can have another conveyor here. And then we can have thrusters. It's the best way to do a ship. And then we need thrusters like these. Even though we have one thruster facing forwards, it doesn't make enough sense, but it makes enough sense, if that makes sense. Don't know why I'm saying that too much. Right, so we've got 2 thrusters facing forwards and 4 thrusters facing backwards and a massive jump drive in the center. The reason for the jump drive is so that we can jump, because I want this to be a jump-capable ship. We have conveyor back here, we can have another gyroscope here if we want to, and I think that's everything. Possibly need another reactor, which we can place here. You are placed in the wrong location. Well, orientation. I'm an idiot.
Inventory full.
Because my inventory's full, and now there's bits flying everywhere. Give me a second, I'll throw some of my stuff into here. Here, have some interior plate. Well, that's missing. Right, reactor, you are going to be placed like so. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you can be placed like that. And then we place a second reactor here, and then we have a gyro at the back, 2 gyros over there. We've got up and down, left, right, forward, backward, good. Right, that's the design finished, except for the fact that we don't have landing gear. But I guess this doesn't need to dock with anything, or land. But there. There's my design for a mining ship. Now, let's build, as I will say many times think someone just informed me that something happened, though I didn't hear the computer. Right. Let's undock. Is this thing moving? No, good. Right. What do you have in welders? We have a tiny amount of steel. Right, let's go and fix that. We need to steel plate up this thing. Let's throw this in the second welder, and then let's get in the front. And now it has no armor blocks whatsoever. Right, and now we've run out of... yeah, we've run out of iron. How fun. So I guess we should finish the jump drive first. So, jump drive, what do you require? What do you require? You need about 40 steel plate. What else do you need? You need 120 power... oh, God. Well, okay, 120 power cells, 20 detectors, 20 gravity. Well, the 120 power cells is going to be expensive. Right, assembler 6. You can go to assembling and stop being exempt of yourself. For now. Right, we've got construction components in there. So we need 120 power packs. That's 120 power packs. What are we out of? We're out of nickel, silicon, and iron. Unless you're not using the conveyor system. Use conveyor system, you. Stop being exempt. We don't need you exempt anymore. That's fine. We've got enough. We've got enough. We should have enough. Okay, we need 400 iron, 40 silicon. We've got enough iron, we've got enough silicon, we've got enough nickel. And then we just need iron. Iron to assembler. There we go. Right. Yeah, something's not using conveyor system properly. Oh, it's probably because the iron was in an assembler to begin with. That's fine. And then we need detector components. Which is going to use nickel and iron. We've got enough of that. And then we need radar components. No, gravity components. Other than that, we need 40 steel plate, 40 construction component. So we need 40 steel plate, 30 construction component. We need 50 metal grid. Then we're going to bring along... don't have enough of those, that's fine. Right, let's build this. We need 40 large steel tubes, which we can easily sort out. You there. I need these. And let's get the iron distributed properly. Into you we'll throw about 4,000 iron. Then you should be able to redistribute, which means you should be building things. You are missing items. No, because you're disassembling. Why are you disassembling? Build, you fool. I don't know why I was disassembling. Thank you. Why have you said to disassemble? Right. We've got detecting components, we got those. Let's get those out. Crafty components. Heavy, to say the least. Right, so that's 18. Then we need the detectors. Right, those. We need 20 detector components. And then we need all of these power cells. And then we need 1,000 supercon. Oh yes, I remember where the cost comes in. That's why it was so expensive, because we need a ton of gold. 3,000 iron and like 700 gold. It's expensive. The not very helpful expensive kind. Give me those, and give me those. Right, we're nearly there. We just need the oh my god amount of superconductors. Is there anything else that we need to add to that? Because then we'll start working on the other things. 300 computers. We're probably going to have the gold shortage, but let's quickly check. You're still building them, okay? You cooperative, you cooperative. Let's build these things. Right, you're building, you're building, you're building. So it should be around 600 gold that we need. Let's check. Yes, we have plenty of gold. Yes, plenty of gold. Okay, those are under construction. The next things that we want is we probably want... Oh, we want a connector on the back, don't we? Yeah. That's going to require some steel plate. Right, 150 steel plate. Because we need this rear one, which will allow us to interact with multiple docking ports. And then we can get the conveyor. That's easy. Let's go to our welder and get the conveyor stuff back. We need to nick stuff from the cockpit, which means we go to the front. This is why I want large ships, or why I want to change the design of my ships, because then I can interact with everything. Rear of the ship. I want this welding, please. We need 30 construction, 6 motors, 20 small steel. Let's bring 60 construction, because we're also going to be building some more other things. And then you needed 6 motors. No, that's not motors. That's not motors, that's construction components. Put them back, get these 6. No, not you. I nudged it. It's going to be slightly moving now. It's going to be annoying, but it's fine. Right, conveyor's built. That's fine. Let's have a look at our superconductors. I can't talk. It's a mental condition. Right. Let's Bring more superconductors, please. Right, so it's at least a third of the superconductors we need for the mining ship. And we'll work on that a bit more. Talisman. Ooh. Right, so for each conveyor we need 13 steel tube, 6 motors, 12 small, and 40 construction. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's get the 5 times 13 steel plates. So that's probably going to be around 70. And then we need 6 times 5, which is 30. And then we need 12 times 5, which is going to be 60. I've forgotten where the ship is. So we need 60 small steel tubes. Let's bring along the superconductors. And then I need... what is it? We need more construction components. Looks like I can do 3. Right, so we just need a few more construction components and then we can finish that. We need to do this conveyor, which means we're going to need some more stuff, more construction components, more components, more components, more components. Repeat and basically put that sentence on auto-repeat, and that's how much we need. Let's do the steel plate business, if I can find it again. Let's do it for all the thrusters. Well, for all the components that we can be bothered with. Oh my god, you used 500? No wonder we lost all of them. And now Colonel Failure is playing Elite Dangerous. Ooh. Steel plate, we still have enough. We still have enough. Still have enough. Good. Then we need this one in the middle. You've already got it. Good. You need interior. You've gotten all of your steel plate, which means I can weld you guys up. Right, and then we need the gyroscopes to have theirs. 2 gyroscopes. Steel plate, give it to me. Also give the superconductors to me. Nearly halfway on the jump drive. We need this having steel plate. It's greedy, isn't it? We need these having... no, not those, we've already done them. Gyroscopes, you can have more steel plate. I love how, you know, I've got a welder ship and I'm doing this entire thing by hand. Just goes to show I cannot trust anything that I build myself. It's a fact of life. Need more steel plate. It's my catchphrase. Bring more super conduits. Nearly finished the jump drive. It's going to be painful, but getting there is the reward. Right, you're maxed. You're maxed. You're maxed. What other components do we have? We have something on the inside which we need to grind down some components to get to. That's helpful. Which means we want to get rid of this ion thruster first, so that we can get access to the conveyor. Also means we're going to have to get rid of this connector so that we can get access to the small cargo container. No, we don't. Right. Now we need some more interior plate. Interior plate. It's my best friend. Let's get these things on the roll. We just need construction component. How are we doing on the thing that I can't find because I'm very bad at navigating in a three-dimensional space? The conduits, how are we doing? What are we out of? Iron. No. Gold. Because AU is gold, not AG. Right. Well, I can tell you where we're off to, and that's going to be the wonderful wizard of the mining base. So you people can have a look at it, and we're past the 2-hour mark. Huzzah. Right, let's dock. Let's dock this so that this can stay still. You can stay there, keeping hold of that. Meanwhile, let's get in the surveyor and let's jump for the first time in this live stream because we need more goddamn gold. Right. Let's set the jump coordinates. Jump drive, I want you... Yeah, hide those. Jump drive. Remove that. We're heading to the mining base. Let's go. Let's go. Fine, do I have to move them? Fine, I'll do a blind jump of 100 kilometers. How do you like that? Move. 99 kilometers. Jump. There we go. 2, 1. Right, mining base is down there. Oh god, we missed it by 5 kilometers, which is why you should use the coordinate system. Yeah, we're going to need to move there. Hopefully, we have some things there. Right, there's a source of uranium, but we don't have any gold on this asteroid, which means we're going to need to find another one. $200 meters a second. 250 and brake. Let's have a look. No gold. Right. Let's pick up a mining ship and let's jump to another asteroid. Well, no. We're using the surveyor because it's a lot faster. Right, we're going to steal one of your mining ships so that we can build something, so that we can get a resource to build another mining ship. Sounds good. Meanwhile, let's have a look. You guys, I've had you building steel plate for a while, but I want to have a look at your refineries. Do you have any gold? Didn't want you there. Gold. No, you don't. Okay. Well, I'm going to nick this ship, which is, for some reason, floating off the ground. Going to land on here. Very delicately, so as to not destroy anything. Right. Landing pattern confirmed. Dock this thing. Turn off. For some reason I turned off my jetpack as well. Let's get in and let's jump. Really need an external driver's seat because this kind of malarkey is not helping me. Though, with a jump capable ship, it's useful. So, we need to locate another asteroid. Somewhere. Is there no other asteroid within 10 okay, right. Below. This way. Right, let's jump. Well, no, let's coast there. It's so fortunate that there's actually asteroids on this map, because I would be screwed if there wasn't. Right, we'll coast at 252, no, 225. Means a kilometre every 4 seconds. This is if you want to calculate that. Right, we're getting signatures. Cobalt, iron, magnesium, iron. Oh, gold, please. There's ice somewhere. There's Naquita. There should be a source of gold here. Magnesium, iron. What's over there? Oxygen low. Yes, that would be a good idea to actually get my oxygen up. Here you go. Let's do a quick trade. Replenish my oxygen, please. Thank you. Fill up oxygen bottle. Good. Let's throw our steel plate and stuff in the bin. Ice, Naquita, iron. Magnesium, iron. Right. Unpark. Landing gear retracted. Let's head over here and see what's there, because we also have a mining sensor. Right, what do we have? Ice, cobalt, iron. Well, you're boring. Yeah, you're definitely boring. Right, let's have a look at the iron and magnesium. Probably went a bit too fast there to actually do the entire drifting maneuver, but that's fine. Actually, I went a bit too far. Right, let's return. I swear there was an asteroid near here that had gold. Right, we're going to search for another area. Because it's obvious that this one doesn't have any gold. Down we go. Park, turn off. And this is why we're building a mining ship that has a jump drive. This is why. Right, let's survey the region to see where the other rocks are. So we've got that rock and that rock. Can I find another one? Right. Let's start moving towards the moon and see what happens. Gold, right. Let's head over here and get some gold, shall we? Gold, platinum, and iron. So I'll grab some platinum on the whilst we're here as well. Right. Mining ship. Engage reactor. Let's boogie. Turn off your thing. We don't need your scanner. So I'm also low on platinum, hence why I'm delighted that there's also platinum here. Right, slow down. Light engaged. Let's have a look. So we can hold right click while using the drills to carve out a large hole, but it doesn't give us any resources. Very useful for going through stone. Right, just get more of this clear. Good, right, that should be a big enough vein for us to start mining. We found gold! We are getting gold, aren't we? Yes, we are. We've got 12,000 gold already. It's going to be a lot more when we have the mining ship. Right, there's also an area of iron there, which we probably don't want to get into just yet. Though actually, we need iron, so let's get that anyway. Right, that should be good. 60,000 gold ore, that's nice. Let's get out of there. Now, I think it's 1% of the stuff that you get, so 50,000 gold ore should give me 500 gold ingots, which doesn't sound that much, which is kind of annoying. However, we could improve the efficiency of our refineries, or not. Right, docking pattern engaged. Let's go. I'm lucky I didn't blow up anything. Right, locked. Everything should be ejected. Good, right, let's go over to the refineries, see who's gobbled all of them up. You get 20,000. You get 20,000. You can get the iron and the stone. Have fun. We'll come back to this location to get more gold once we've built the massive ship that we're making. But yeah, that should be enough gold for what we need, so let's head back. I'll keep the small mining ship with me for just a second. Right. We need to set location to mining base. Mining base is selected. Let's jump. Which is going to be over 12 kilometers. So, let's return this mining ship that I have loaned out temporarily. The question is, how the hell am I going to get back? Because I can't exactly connect my surveyor to the mining ship, so I can't drop the mining ship off. Wasn't I supposed to bring something? Yes, I was. I was supposed to bring the ship with me. Dope. Slow down, you fool, before you crash and kill yourself. At over, like, 1 billion Gs. I don't need the lights on. Right. Let's dock. Dock with the mining platform, and then we will head back to the station, the trade station, and we will finish construction of the mining ship. Slow down a bit. In fact, slow down a lot. There we go, you can be finished. Let's head back. There's 3 neutral signals over there. Colonel Failure is now playing Factorio. Wow. A lot of games he's playing today. Oh, ease in. Don't kill yourself yet. You've got too much to do. And it will take a lot out of your pension. Right, jump drive, let's head to Tradeport. Right. We need to head carefully over to where the mining ship is. And hey, the mining ship will be able to dock at the station. Ooh, what a wonderful idea. It's small enough, because I want all my ships to be small enough to be able to be used in this station. There we go, that's good. Now, how are we doing for assemblers? Right, so we're going to take assembler 6 off of the line, and we need to throw 6 more on here. Right, assembler 6, you're going to be producing me some construction components. Because I need them. Right. You, Mr. Welder, do not need to work anymore. No. There we go. Just move a bit away so I can work. Right. Let's get these construction components and get these welded. Construction. Components and superconductors. We're nearly done with the jump drive, people. Just need 99. No. 89. No. Yes, 89. Always constantly correcting myself. It's part of life. 40. Another 40. Out of construction components for reasons best known to maths. Right. We also need more steel plate. Let's throw 500 in here. Let's get some more construction components. So we're going to be paying attention to the mid-section for a bit. Getting everything up to standard. Right, a few more construction components. Well, no, a lot more construction components. How are you doing, Assembler 6? I need you to build all the construction components in the world. Or, in fact, the system. And then, meanwhile, Assembler 4, you've got not that much to go. This is good. Which one's going to finish first? I've put my money on where it actually is. In the next influx cycle, we shall gain more superconductors. He says. Oh, thank you for the lovely, lovely, lovely superconductor conduits, and we have some more construction components. This is good. Right, jump drive is finished. Bing. Ooh, look, it's red, because it's red. You need construction components, you need them, that's good, you're done. You need a bit of them. You've already got them. You've got them. You've got them. You've got them. You've got them. And now you do. After that, we need to give construction components to the drills. We also need large steel tubes times by 1 billion, and we need some thruster components by some I mean we need 80 times something significant. Probably 800. We don't have that. What's required for construction components? Bill? I'm sorry, but platinum. Ooh, platinum. How much platinum do we have? Around a few hundred. That should be fine, he says. We need more gold, I believe. No, more iron. Okay. Yay, we're out of iron again. That's amazing. Because it's, you know, continuously happening. Right, then we shall get assembler 5. Stop assisting. Get rid of that. Oh, I know why. It's because we've been building a ton of things. Right. 5. You 5 are renamed exempt. Let's go to your inventory. Let's throw you some steel. Let's go 5, disassemble all. No, disassemble. 1,000 steel, please. You don't need to do that much. Well, I guess you do. But that is giving us enough iron to be able to jumpstart the other stuff. So you, assembler 4, are doing that. You don't need that many construction components anymore. Assembler 4, please give me some more thruster components. And a lot of them. Inventory, steel plate, we need construction components. To me. Just checking, that's fine. Steel plate. Interior plate we need. Right. Right, we need a few more construction components for the drill. Then we need small steel tubes, which we will pick up. We need a few more construction components. We'll wait. Get some more thruster components. Let's throw it on the front one. No, we need the small steel stuff for these guys. Hello, these guys. Have some small steel. 20, 20, you need 6, and then you're fine. You're going to need some more later. You've already got yours. You need some. So does this other connector. You need some construction components. I knew I shouldn't have stopped producing them. Assembler 5? How many more are you going to do? Quite a lot. Okay. Assembler 4, I need some more construction components. Inventory, we shall pick up more thruster components. Gonna need some more of those. We need too much iron. Too much. Production. 5. Yeah, I need you to get rid of more. 6. Let's get you producing some large steel tubes for me. Right, that's 1 ion thruster. Yay! That's 2. We need more thruster components for that one. Need more for that. Need more for that. Need more for this one. We'll get the central thrusters done and then we will work on the rest. Need more thruster components. We do have construction components, so let's finish adding these to the drills. Right, we need a lot more thruster components. How's the situation here? You need a few more. What about you guys? You need 5 motors, 5 computers each, which is 20 each. I'll get that. And then we also need a small one. We need small steel tubes. Four and 6 not building. You're still consuming. I need... how much construction components do I have? Enough. I need more of these and some of these. Just wait for some to turn up. Let's grab these. Let's grab these. Right, okay, the central thrusters are now online. Let's do the drills, which are going to require motors and computers. After that, you're fine, I think. Let's fit you guys up with some construction components as well. You're going to need motors as well. Right, people, we're nearly there. And by there, I mean we nearly have something to improve the speed at which I do things. Something's telling me we are out of gold. Huzzah! What a predictable outcome. Well, we do now have a drill that's stupidly good. We'll colour it as well. First colouring of a ship. Though it doesn't have any reactors available on it yet. Need more motors. Need more motors. Okay, what else uses platinum? Does these use... no. Is there anything else that uses platinum? No. Okay. That's annoying. Means we're going to have to go mining for platinum. I knew I should have gone mining for platinum. Let's throw this back since you're not going to be useful. We're going to need some more construction components. We're going to need some more small steel tubes. No, we don't. We've got plenty. We need more motors. Right, that conveyor's done. Let's get you, Mr. Front. Right, front ion thruster's finished. What do gyroscopes need? We need metal plate, construction component, and computers. There. Metal grid, that was it, yeah. Right, that's one gyroscope done. Let's do the other two, which are on the other side. Right, we need metal grid, which is going to require a different metal than iron as well. Which is nickel and cobalt. I wonder, is there a way that we can scavenge some of these to get thruster components. Yes. So we could scavenge some of the thrusters from here to get thruster components, and then we use the mining ship to get more platinum. Might be a way to do it. Might be a good way to do it. So we'll get rid of some of these, if I can carry all of them. Currently not, because I'm currently carrying half the universe with me. Metal grid, let's get these gyros up and running. Right, now we need the reactors. Yay, reactors. Right, we need 600 reactor components. Right, what do we need for reactor components? We need gravel and silver. Right, so if you get 600 please. That should be enough. And then we need some construction components, and we need motors, and we need computers. Technically only need one active, but 2 active is going to make it easier. So we need large steel tubes and superconductors. Hopefully I have enough gold left over. We have 10 superconductors, which is not enough, though we do have large steel tubes. Let's get 6 over here. I need you to build 20 more. No. 20. Oh, out of gold are we? Obviously. Typical. Yeah, and then we need the reactor components. Let's get 1 active right now, and then we'll work on the others. Even though I should do this one. Yeah. Right, reactor components again. $15 superconductor conduits, which we don't have because we don't have enough gold, which means we're going to have something that already has gold. We could sacrifice the jump drive that we have installed on our ship, and that just sounds like I really want this thing done, which I do. Right. Sorry, jump drive, we're going to need to take care of you just a second. Right. Right, we need construction components. Let's weld you back up again. We are probably getting close to running out of iron as well. Or not. We have tons of it. Right, and then we need some more motors and some more steel plate. we don't have any more motors. Production 4, I need 100 motors please. If you so desire. Thank you. Motors. Let's get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Steel plate. Right, that's the second fusion reactor we have online. Right, now we just need to get the cockpit, so we need 60 bulletproof glass, 8 displays. Hello the gaming bros, how are you? So we need 70 of this. Obviously I don't have enough in my inventory to space all of these. We don't need motors, we don't need construction component. We do, however, need computers, so let's get those produced. If I can actually see. Let's get several hundred computers built. We need 8 displays. Yes, I have mods. Those mods specifically are long. It's a very long list of mods. However, I do have a mod collection on the Steam Workshop, which contains all of them. And when I decide to add some more mods, I will update the pack so that more mods can be added. But the main mods that I have are TID thrusters, armoured thrusters, and azimuth fusion reactors, and all these other sorts of things. We've got twin welders and grinders. I don't know the names of all the mods. I really should, but yeah, that's the position I'm at. Right, these guys, and I need you. I'm currently building a mining ship, wherever that thing has gone. You're built, so I can work on you. Right, we have a cockpit now. Let's do a quick systems check. We have no fuel. Okay, that can be easily sorted. Question 1, do we have a working connector? Because that would be the biggest worry. We just need 2 more motors, and then we shall be moving off to the asteroid belt to get some more platinum. So 2 motors. Let's throw you guys back here. There we go. Add 2 motors here. Right. So, in theory, this thing should... we need metal, display, and computer. Do I have explosive hyperdrive? No. I don't have hyperdrives that explode. Basically because that would be really, really terrifying. Because I already break my ships as much as often as I do. I don't want, there to be massive consequences if I blow this one up. But yes, I will add it soon when I want to. Because there is a thing that I want to do at some point in Space Engineers which will require massive explosions. Right, that's a small cargo container, so let's check. I should be able to access nothing because the conveyor system's offline. Obviously it's offline because no uranium. Right, uranium. Let's get 20. Right, so we want you to have 10. Wonder if you're actually going to produce enough. And then we want you to... Right, so the conveyor system should all be up. Everything looks green. Hyperdrive is charging. which is actually going to take up a lot of uranium, and it's going to take a few minutes. Okay. Right, so weapons and tools, let's add drill to number 1. Then we need a connector. You are the switch lock. You lock unlock. No, I want you on and off. Actually, which one is that? That one. Yeah, because the rear one's not working. So, ooh, it's nippy. It's not nippy when it comes to moving, though, because I've only got one thruster that's working. Which is fine. But if I had all the thrusters working, then it would be fine. Right, let's get... How are we doing? Uranium is draining fast. Let's have a look at the jump drive. You are reactors. Spelled properly. You are reactors. You are not going to show in terminal. You are drills. You are also not going to show in terminal. You are gyros. You are not going to be shown in terminal. We want ion thrusters. You are not showing in terminal. Right. Cargo container, good. Jump drive. Let's see. We are going to be charged in 5 minutes. Very nice. Just quickly, we're going to select the mining base. And then once we do this small run around, then we should have this ship to full functionality and be able to restore the Surveyor Mark 1 to its, full purpose with a jump drive. Then once that happens, that should be the end. Fuel time 35 minutes, yeah. I think I need an ore detector. Yes, I'm going to need an ore detector. Let's nick it from the Surveyor. That's a lot of stuff. Right. Right, so we want the ore detector. Which we will place somewhere. I'm thinking we'll put it on here. Need a place for the ore detector. Did not take into account. Let's place you here. Right. Weld. We need to be careful because we don't want to grind all of this into oblivion. Actually, let's remote control. Of course I can't. How do I turn on broadcasting? Is it U, I, O? There we go. Surveyor Mark 1. Gravity generator. Off. I don't want the gravity to be disrupting this. Right, and then we need to place this. There we go. Okay, that works. We've got an ore detector now. We should probably turn it off for a second. How far are we charged through the jump drive? We should be charged any moment now. 1 minute. Everything should turn blue, and then we'll jump to the asteroid belt, and we shall pick up some platinum. We also need to add the jump drive to the end. Should turn blue. So wait to turn down. Yeah, okay. I've just turned down the power that the gyros are outputting because it's a bit much. Let's put 33. See how much that is. Yeah, that's good. Right. Because this doesn't need to be a fighter craft. Jump drive. Are you finished yet? 1 second. Good. Right. Fuel time to last 5 years at doing nothing. About 5 hours firing 1 engine. Okay. Right, let's jump, shall we? We are jumping. 100 kilometers. We've arrived. Jump drive should recharge pretty quickly. Just making sure I wasn't going like a billion light years away. Right, let's activate the ore scanner. We'll use the facilities at the mining base to outfit our ship. The azimuth ore detector isn't detecting anything. Right, what are we getting? Iron and ice. Well, there is platinum in here. I know that. Just need to find it. It's going to be another batch of iron. Magnesium, iron, platinum. Right, platinum's down there. Right, we're about to test the mining power of this ship, because it is at full mining capacity. This viewpoint is horrible. Right, this is clearing the area. Right. We should be mining. Okay, right, let's check. How much do we have? We have 4,000 platinum. Right, I'm just going to quickly check the wiki. Because I need the ore conversion. Right. Because on the wiki it says how what percentage of ore is translated into ingots. Right. Ores. Right, platinum ore. 0.5% ore to material ratio, so you get 1 kilogram out of 2,000 kilograms. That sucks. How much do we have? We have 4,000, so that's about 2 kilograms. Ridiculous. Meanwhile, we have like 15,000 stone, which we're definitely going to eject before we dock. Speaking of which, we need to get out. Because I believe we have enough platinum. And next time, we will go to surface platinum. Just made a borehole there. That's fun. Need to be delicate with this thing. It's a bit heavy. Just a bit heavy. Right, let's move. Right, let's go. Noting I could use my jump drive to jump away and then jump back. Though that is a complete waste of uranium. Right. Mining base. Twizzle. Or we can instantly jump to the surveyor, which is what my preference is going to be. Jump drive. Remove that location. We are selecting the trade port. Let's go. Jumping through space. Right. Below 1,000 kilometers. No, not 1,000 kilometers. That's 1 megameter. Don't want to go that one. Don't want to go that far. Right. Let's go up to a cruising speed of snail's pace, and then we can slow down in about infinite time. Right, so the trick is we need to dock with the surveyor. Quickly. I need to exempt my reactors because I don't want them to because I really don't want them to lose all of their energy. Right, that should be fine. And now we have a new ship added to the fleet, which is actually jump capable. Very good. However, it can't land on anything, it just docks. Can't be safely landed on. Right. Have you tried docking something to something that's equally as big? It's difficult. Let's go. Right, so it is right under the forward reactor, for those of you who want to know. So we want this to be about here. If only I could yaw properly. Right, turn right a bit. No, wrong button. Wrong button. I wanted C, not S. Right, down. Down a bit. Now if I had thruster damage, that would be painful. Right, we are docked. Dock. You guys are going. Check the reactors. Good, nothing's disappearing. This is a good sign. Let's go to the refinery. No refineries. Oh yeah, I wanted all that stone to disappear, didn't I? Well, what we can do is we can go over to the control panel. Look up connectors. Go to this connector 2 and call it exempt. Yeah, and then what we can do is we can move all the stone into the connector. First of all, have the platinum doing things. Throw the stone into connector 2. And then we just need to see which way it's throwing. Throwing towards the sun. Very good. And then what we do is, and I'm going to get out of this ship because you can turn off. This is actually docked now, so we can jump. Yeah, what's going to happen is I'm going to stand back a bit, access here, and then we're going to go into the here, and then we're going to throw out. Connected to exempt does not have anything. Where's the stone? Stone, go here. Why not? Why don't you want to go to the connector 2? It's connected. Oh, it's because I turned off everything. Yeah, I turned off the ship. Gee, that's a smart idea. That's a really smart idea. Control panel. Reactor. What's the reactor? Reactor, right. On. Thank you. You're connected, disconnected, for no reason. Yeah, I should really not do that. Yeah, so what I was talking about, anyway, was we're going to eject all the stone away from here. So if we go and get connector 2, throw the stone in here, it should start getting released. As long as the stone remains in the connector. Which should be exempt. Okay, connector 2, don't use the conveyor system. Anyway, yeah, you see the point. It's to get rid of all the stone. As you can see, it just goes off, drifting into the distance. And eventually it will go out of render range and then disappear completely. Definitely not going for Kepler syndrome. Right. Yeah. So that's how we do that. Meanwhile, refinery. You have platinum. Yes, good. Platinum. We need. Now. Here. Have 5,000 ore. Have 5,000 ore. 5,000 ore. Connector 2. I'm actually going to rename so that you get ore stone. Which should be the same as ingot iron. Yes. So you should be getting the stone. Or not. You know what? Whatever. I'll get rid of it at some point. In fact, I could just give it to myself and then deposit. Maybe not. Right. Let's just keep that there. We have platinum, which means we'll produce some more stuff. Meanwhile, I'm going to end the stream. Because ending the stream is something that nobody wants, but is going to have to happen. Sadly. But yeah. We now have a new mining ship that is kind of fully operational. We just need a few thrusters on the back working. And, you know, welding this bit together. But other than that, everything works. Huzzah! So, that will be the end of this live stream. Join in next time in the episodic series where we're going to be working on the interior of this hangar. Going to be working on the interior. In my spare time I'll be working on building some more of the hangars. But until then, my name has been Zero Jake. Thank you for watching. And we shall see you next time. End. No, wrong button. Thank you. End transmission.